Hi, friends. Welcome to day 2 of our science exploration. Yesterday, we talked about plant parts and we did a little bit of background knowledge. Today, you're going to do the inquiry activity. This assignment is optional because you do have to go outside. So I would check with mom or dad first. But if I go ahead and click on it, it says the only material you need is a hand lens, also known as a magnifying glass. You actually don't need that. But if you look ahead at the directions, it says think of all the plants that you observed on your way to school. Earth has a great variety of plants. All plants are made of structures or parts, each having a specific purpose. In this investigation, you will be comparing two different plants. So obviously, we're not talking about your walk to school, but if you're able to maybe take a walk around the block, or at least in your yard, front yard, backyard, and then once you have done that, on the bottom it says, make a prediction. How do the same plant parts compare between two different plants? So, for example, if you have a flower and a tree, both of them might have leaves, but how would those leaves be different? Okay, so I'm going to go through pretty quickly here. I know you guys can read the directions. I just want to answer a few clarifying questions. I'm going to take a walk around your outside area. Again, make sure that you've checked with mom or dad before you've done this. Find two different plants to observe and sketch. Draw the plants below. So here's where you're going to be able to draw. And obviously, it's not super easy to draw a plant, but draw the best that you can. And then once you have the two different plants that you chose to draw, it says use the hand lens or the magnifying glass. Again, you don't need that to take a better look at the plant parts. Okay. Identify as many of the plant parts as you can. Label them in your drawings below. So maybe you have a picture of a tree and you're going to label the leaves and the stems and the roots. Any plant part that you can think of, label it. So if I have my little tree, my wonderful tree, the next thing I'm going to do is use text to label. Okay. Once you have that, moving on to the next part. Number 4 says, how were the shapes of leaves on the two different plants similar and different? How were the shapes of the stems on the two different plants similar and different? Think about the plants that you have observed and the plants that you have seen. How are the plants different from one another? And finally, did your observations support your prediction? Your prediction was on page 1. You may need to go back and reread that, discuss with a partner. Obviously, you can discuss with somebody at home or just think about it in your head. When you are done, go ahead and submit.